Hello everybody! Welcome back to another stream. Pleasure to have each and every one of you back with us again today. How's everybody doing? Say hello my wonderful friends Levi and Nem, who aren't on my collabs for some reason. I gotta fix that.
Damn, also do you have the link to your stream?
You don't have the link to my dream? You don't have the link to my dream?
I'm lazy.
Alright, give me a minute.
Oh, no, never mind. I can just watch it on YouTube. It's not on your Discord. It's good.
Yeah, let me put in my own going live.
Okay, I'm
the
good.
schedule.
Don't worry about it.
Fugged up. Yeah, that's a real clickbait title right there. That'll definitely get people interested to watch my stream. The schedule's messed up. I promise.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a link for you if you need it.
No, I'm good. I asked for the dominance and I'm first.
You're first in the chat. First in the chat. Congratulations. Beating out Wither. I'm proud of you.
Exactly.
And these things happen, of course. Everybody must lose a crown every once in a while in order to retain the feeling of strength in their heart. The, good times create soft men, hard times create strong men create femboys, something like that. I don't know how to say it.
Exactly.
Echo, indeed. Hello, Pyro. Man, I didn't realize it was just that fucking noticeable. God, it must be bad. You're the second person, obviously Nem and Levi were here before you guys, and the first thing they said when they came in is like, "Oh, I can tell you moved. There's an echo now." So that's where we're at.
Second thing I did was like, hey, how about you fix this with like bed sheet or something? Let's find a way.
Yeah, I know. Gosh, this whole heck of a life of mine is a whole thing.
But think about it, you're in college, that means you're a success to society. So like, you win some, lose some.
True, unlike you unemployed loser. No.
You are so right about this.
Alright, let's get you guys actually visible in the sources. Hello, obsproject.com.
Oh my god, there's a
browser
cat on the train!
There's a cat on the train?
Yeah, in game. The Pelicos.
Oh, yeah, there is. This is a
forgotten they
true
did
statement.
that.
Hi, Levi. Look at you. You're on stream. Isn't that fun? Let me make it so that you're actually facing us. I made you upside down. I'm so sorry.
Load from Fire Emblem.
Flip vertical. What?
Wait, close.
There we go.
Yeah.
Levi is locked in.
You have to send me the meme. Yeah, also, Raiden, have you ever played Fire Emblem? It feels like it'd be your type of game.
Emblem? Yeah, I've played Fire Emblem.
I feel like it would be your type of game.
Which one
like,
did I play? I think it was Fire Emblem and the Sacred Sword? The one with the siblings in it. It was the old, like, GBA one. It's one of the few Game Boy games I've actually played. Showing my real age there. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, are you gonna say Awakening or, like, Tree Houses, and then you're coming out with a fucking Game Boy? This is not what I was expecting. At all.
It's a good game, though.
It is. I think it's the best Fire Emblem game, and I do fully assume that is nostalgia, and it has nothing to do with whether or not it's actually good. But
it's one of the best, though.
I've heard other people also think it's really good. Yeah. So.
Is it when the units could die forever and they wouldn't be back, or?
Yes. Though that was most of them, other than the modern ones. I did a lot of save scumming in that game. Let me tell you.
Oh damn. Yeah, because you can still play that mode nowadays, but most of the time on default it's not there because that's what saved their series.
I see. Oh, because people were too intimidated, so they had to take it.
Yeah,
away.
it was like Dark Souls. That was like a game for only the lunatics and the people that were really hardcore. Because you know that character you really like that you're trying to romance or some shit. Yeah, he's gonna die.
He's dead because you got a random crit. And so you
Yeah.
instantly fucking lost them, and there was literally nothing you could do about it. Because even though it was an optimal matchup and you were using the type combination, and they were at nearly full health, and obviously they're not at actually full health because they're one of your stronger units, and they're supposed to be a frontline tank. Well, actually, they did get instantly one-shot by the thing that they're supposed to be strong against, and womp womp, sucks to suck. Also, I hope you didn't actually use a strong character early on in the game when it was easier to get XP, because if you use the strong character early on when it's easy to get XP, then they're never gonna get XP, and they're gonna be over-leveled, and they're statistically substantively worse than any character that you can raise from level 1 in-game. So you just get punished because there's a limited amount of XP available in the game. Sacred Sword, it's a good game. Holy shit, is it punishing.
Yeah, nowadays Trailsers are much easier.
Like, I don't think I beat it. I'm pretty sure I never beat Sacred Sword.
It is fair. It is really fair. If
Levi is crazy.
Yeah.
wasn't like going out at the time, basically the game would technically go in bankruptcy. It was that bad.
Oh my god.
The people were like, yeah, if this game doesn't work, you literally
Fire Emblem's done.
Yeah, and Awakening pierced through the market so much they made like 4 of them.
That's crazy and so lucky considering, and it's funny. 3 Houses, right? That's the one that saved the series.
Awakening.
Awakening.
Yeah.
Doesn't every single Fire Emblem fan who was a fan before Awakening fucking hate that game?
Yeah.
Yeah. That tracks.
I did I'd played most of them before. I really like Awakening, but I definitely know I am not in the majority. The majority of the people really played the other game.
I see.
Like
I
Awakening.
see.
But I was like, yeah, no, the game is actually really good. And a lot of people were just like, oh, but now we can make it so the unit don't die. But it's like a turn-off button that you can do or do not. So the people were like, oh, we only want the hardcore Fire Emblem. It doesn't mean anything if it's not hardcore. And I'm like, but if you want to play like that, you can. But if you want to just play the game for the story, because the story is actually really great, you can play it for the story now. And I think it's the best of every world.
And I do
Makes me
think
think-
that's good, that the option exists to play for the story. Specifically in something like Fire Emblem, like, Dark Souls would never be a good choice to give it, like, the free-to-play easy baby mode. I stand by that one. I do think Dark Souls needs to be a get good kind of game. But there are things that they can do to make the quality of life better, like adding things like Mimic Tier, adding things like the Spirit Summon, so you can always have, at the very least, an NPC who you can summon to help you in every fight. The fact that Elden Ring has a Site of Grace in front of every single boss, so you don't have to do fucking boss runbacks anymore. Like, I think those are all good changes.
Yeah. But I thought it was so funny that people don't like Fire Emblem when it's like an on-off button. Because I remember at some point I was talking with someone and I was like, would that be so shit if Dark Souls had like an easy mode so you could make your grandma play Dark Souls? Because let's be honest, your grandma's not facing the same difficulty as you are when you're playing Dark Souls. And I remember...
What do you
like,
mean my
especially-
grandma's not gonna get good? You calling her a punk-ass bitch?
And I remember, and it's like, yeah, you can argue that, like, yeah, it's better if you could give, like, quality of life improvement, but that's what the person says. The person I told that, they were like, no, it would be bad. I was like, yeah, but why, though? Wouldn't it be nice? And they're like, yeah, but if there was an easy mode, then I would be too tempted to use it. And I was like, that is a bad... And every time people complain about easy mode in games, I'm always like, you press the button and then you play the game. Everything about that is up to you. You should not be like, yeah, I guess you could be like, well, you know, the true essence of this game is in this game mode. But saying like, yeah, I don't like it when you can turn it off, I've always been puzzled by that. Like, cause Levi has played it. Levi has played this. He's played Lunatic on this fucking game. They've been doing crazy stuff, like this thing, like with every enemy one-shot you in the game and has like triple crit or some bullshit. At least the once, I'm like, maybe you know the easy mode was just something that would reveal your true soul, that you were actually just like a coward. You know,
True,
if I give you
true.
the easy path and then you take it, maybe it says more about you than the game. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What's that one Minecraft meme? Give a man everything and he'll destroy the world. Give a man nothing and he'll create paradise.
Damn! Okay, that's actually
Yeah.
peak.
And it's like how every time you load into a creative mode Minecraft world, you just blow up everything and then leave. But if you make a survival world, you'll just spend 200 hours crafting a meticulous kingdom of utter, like, perfection.
You're right.
Let me go ahead and make the Monster Hunter lobby. Boink.
Did you make the lobby?
Just did. It's
Okay.
happened. So, everybody, by the way, let's do an actual intro spiel, because I haven't done that yet. Yeah. So, what's going on? Well, today, hi Nem, we are having a good time, and we're gonna play a little bit of casual Monster Hunter. I know, the primordial Malzeno grind set never leaves, it's always there, it taunts me, it claws at me, it whispers in my ear, she wants me, but we're not dealing with that. And as Pyro pointed out from the Echo, we are currently in the middle of a situation. I'm back at school again. Yippee! It's my last year here. I will be graduating soon. I need to figure out something to help tone down the Echo because the fact that literally everybody notices it as their first thing means it's probably having a not insubstantive, downgrade for the overall effect of my audio quality, which really blows, so I'm sorry that it's like that. But we'll be giving a couple of those things to experiment. As for why we're streaming on a Monday evening, well, you see, I haven't streamed at all since... Oh my god, you guys are like so far out of frame right now, that's so funny.
What is the frame? Oh, wait, where are you?
Oh, I'm talking about on stream, like your avatars.
Oh, hey, you're up there. Yeah, by the way, because of the echoes, I think on Discord, I think you cut a lot more than I don't think
really?
you cut on OBS.
Yeah.
So you might need to adjust
Active
like the
noise suppression
yeah.
probably is fucking us over. Well, let me go ahead. You guys, you'll be okay if I turn that off.
Yeah, I'm down to I'll take the field. I'll take the field.
Yeah.
There we go. That should do that. And does that sound better? Do you guys hear me with less cutting now?
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
wonderful. So, oh, you're pointing out it'd be funny, you don't mind? Well, I mind in my heart of hearts. I like to give you guys the best stream quality that I can provide. So, you know, that's what it is. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? So, what are we doing today? Well, I wanted to give you guys a stream since I haven't been able to give you a stream since last Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? I can't recall right now. But it's been a little while since we've been able to do a stream, and that's because I was moving, and you know how much time that tends to take. It just sort of happened to line up pretty much exactly with the overall, what's it called? Friends, what am I thinking of? Oh, it lined up with my stream schedule quite poorly because it started moving out everything on Thursday, and by the time I moved in, it was already Sunday. Plus, we're looking at a whole new schedule for this semester, and I think we might be moving to a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday stream schedule, just because I have a lot of things going on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So keep it, stay tuned. I'll keep you all posted on what the stream schedule looks like. But for now, we're just gonna have a nice casual stream where we help our friends get through some monsters. They're over here like cosplaying as Mizutsunes. I am not joining in that at present. Instead, I'm staying in brain slug supremacy. You wish
Jesus
you
Christ,
had.
I suck at brain.
Nem, can you not get up here?
No, I can't.
Did you use the free aim to get here? You need to.
Yeah?
So here you can stop in the middle.
Yeah? Why is
Alright,
it not staying in the air?
So you're using a controller, right? So
Yeah.
aim up towards basically that little outshoot overhang, couple of boards there, Aim just above those. R. Hit B to hang. Jump. Do it again.
Why is it? I use the aiming and yet it goes in another direction.
Do you use the big button in? Oh, okay. When you aim to freely aim, you need to use the big button on the right.
Yeah, you need to do. If you
wire.
need to hold left trigger to free aim, and then right trigger to activate.
Oh my. I'm so bad. That's for me.
Yeah, come on. Don't you know Monster Hunter is a platformer?
Yeah, actually, they don't tell you that. But...
They don't.
Oh,
Hey, you
that's
made
so
it.
cool.
Now let's see if they can make it to the upper section
Oh well.
where the actual good things are.
Oh, I managed and the little
The baby.
He's so cute, actually.
Oh, we're all feeding it together. Aww.
Oh, and we're all so close together. It was so cute. We're all like crowding and stuff. All right.
I
Good
missed.
content.
Anyways, come over here. Dun da da.
Where are you? Oh my god, did you stay up there?
Yeah, we went to a new uppity place.
Okay.
Don't
Oh
worry,
my
this one's
God.
just a little harder to get to. All the way up in just 2.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the other one, and I thought it would regen when I was in the air, but you can't.
They do, just a little slowly.
I don't think if you're stuck out
Hey,
here,
you made it! Now you can come all the way out here. I have no idea what the point of coming out here is. It's weird that it exists, you know?
I think it's for the vibe. It's for the aura farming.
It's for the aura farming.
Right?
It's true, because you can come over here and you can hit him with the start posing on him.
Let's go. Where are you posing?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the good.
I like this as a group pose. Don't stop me! Don't stop me! I'm gonna jump! I'm gonna jump!
Our fashion.
I hate the picture.
Levi, why is your face in my tits?
See.
Meanwhile, Nem's just staring at my ass. No shame.
Exactly. No, it's between friends, you know.
Have you got
Say
your
what?
picture yet, Levi?
I did have like 20 pictures.
Wonderful. Nem, go post a quest. I think you're still the weakest of us. Actually, no, Levi, you are.
Yes, I am 4. I am ready.
But they're fucking on their rank though.
I mean, yeah, they're HR 109 while you're in HR piss baby.
I don't even know how. Oh, you are MR2, but HR 109. How the fuck does that work out?
Because Levi did a bunch of non-MR stuff beforehand.
Yeah, I did like them.
I almost just posted Harbinger of
quest.
Destruction. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Go fight Primordial Melzeno.
It's like you are, because it's not just a bunch. It's like 90 more points than, no, maybe not 90, wait, it's like 70 more points than me. That's like
It's
a
one of
lot.
those ones where it's like, you can kind of expect, you can kind of feel like, yeah, alright, Traden's an MR 45, being HR 57, that seems reasonable. MR 2, MR 109 for Levi.
Yeah,
That's, like,
because
weird.
of the Rampage quest.
Ooh, exciting. Oh, gross. I hate those.
Yeah,
you're Wither said, no, I missed the being first cub because Chubby was explaining League to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. You lost in 2 fronts, having to learn about League and being not the first in the chat. Ugh, horrible. No, don't jump, grabs camera. Okay, now jump. True, that was Levi.
Oh, by the way, I have something fun to tell you. No, it's not so big deal.
You found a new anime boy to simp on.
No, it's about cooking this time. For once, I'm a
Ooh.
normal person. Yeah, this what we did this Sunday was making like fancy ramen.
Ooh, fun.
It was peak. Honestly, it's been like okay, I had not eaten those soft boil egg.
Ooh,
I
like
hadn't eaten that in
mm,
like 20 years.
Interesting.
So I was like, god damn, first time in 20 years eating those eggs. They tasted exactly like I remembered. I was like, this is peak. Last time I ate that, I was 3 years old. This is still good. Heck yeah. I was having like a good time.
Levi, stop playing with yourself. We got monsters to hunt. That sounds good. So you guys had like a breakfast for dinner kind of situation? Though I guess you Canadians don't call it dinner for dinner.
No, we always do that for dinner night. Like
wait, your night meal's dine?
it's soupy for us. Like supper. Like,
That's what I thought, yeah. You do dine for lunch. Because you freaks.
Yeah, so we did ramen for the only supper. And it was pretty, honestly, I kind of get it. Okay, I had an understanding. Everyone that always told me, oh, when you put like chicken and vegetable and stuff like that in your ramen, like when you do that, I was always like, what's the point, right? But I've gotten something. The thing with the ramen you make at home, you have to make the sauce from chicken broth and like soya sauce and stuff like. It doesn't taste the same. Like
What were you making it out of previously?
I just used a fucking powder bag.
Oh, yeah.
So
That'll
like,
give you a
putting-
low tier ramen.
Yeah, so putting the chicken in it and doing the eggs and the vegetable felt like no, this tastes like it's meant to be microwaved. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like powder ramen it's good for what it is, which is you're meant to microwave it. It's not meant to be a good meal, right? It's not meant to be something that's fulfilling in any case. But now that I was like, oh, now that we made our own ramen and that they were good, and it was like, you know, it was actual ramen that we made the sauce, we made everything, we cooked the eggs, we put like green onion in it, like and chop suey. It was like, it was so peak. It was so good. I was surprised.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, so I was like, I had to share my culinary experience with you. That I've been enlightened about ramen.
That I
'Cause I
can
was like-
actually be proud of you for using ingredients and not out of the box garbage.
Exactly, instead of using my powder.
I'm so proud of you now. Don't worry.
Thank
And you too,
you.
Levi, for showing my friend the light of being able to cook well.
Okay, technically it was my idea, so you know, credit where it's due. But
I
it
will
is true
give
that we
credit
did
where
it.
it's due. You're a very good ideas man now.
Exactly. You're right. You're right. So yeah, it was great. Honestly, I recommend. I wasn't sure it was gonna be that different, but honestly, it's really about the sauce. I started to realize that everyone that kept telling me, "Oh my God, ramen microwave," or like you know, ramen versus other ramen that you add stuff, it tastes so much different. I kept being like, "No, you just add more stuff in it." But now realizing the error of my way, and it's really all about the broth.
Yeah,
I get
so
it
much
now.
of each soup is actually about the broth in the soup. And people always are like, the broth doesn't matter, it's just water. And it's like, no, if you do that, you're gonna hate your soup. Or at the very least, you'll think it's just mid.
Yeah. Because every soup we've ever made, we use different type of spice or different type of liquid, and it's always made such a difference. And this time it was really fun too, because I really like, I think it was one of our meal that had the less plate or less thing going on at the same time. Like, we just, and I put things that I didn't like usually, and I managed to save it. For example, I do not like mushroom cooked. Mushroom raw are very good. I hate cooked mushroom with a passion. But I was like, my mom was like, oh, I want mushrooms. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make an effort. And what I did was we decided to roast it in a pan with like the chip suey with oil and vegetable oil and salt, and it was pretty good. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, sounds like it'd be good.
Yeah, and I would say in the ramen, since the ramen is also a pretty, like, you know, it's like the broth is more intense than a normal soup. The taste of the mushroom was not too, and also since it's like, okay, because one of the things I hate about cooked mushroom is that it gets slimy like a frog.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hate that. But, you know, by cook, oh no, fuck. By, is it me? Oh yeah, it's not me, let's go. But yeah, but you know, since it was like in like a very strong tasting liquid, it did not feel slimy. And I think with the cooking we did of like salt and vegetable oil in a pan, that also helped, you know, like not having it be slimy or juicy or whatever. So honestly, pretty. So I did enjoy my mushroom and my everything. I'm really in a very positive, hopeful note. I'm very relieved about adulthood now that I'm starting to cook because I've never really enjoyed vegetable and I've always thought that it was like a matter of like, well, you're just screwed because you don't like vegetable and so you're just gonna die unhealthy.
You're gonna get scurvy.
Exactly, and I started to realize that half of it is just
learning
cooking.
how to cook them in the way that you like them.
Yeah, and I honestly didn't thought, like, I don't know, I was like, every time I'm like, when I was eating my paella or my ramen, I kept thinking like, if me of like 2-3 years ago saw me eating all that, I'd be like, shit, for real, you're really enjoying yourself? And I'd be like, no, you don't get it, dude, it's about the spice.
Slaps.
Oh yeah, this shit slap. And so it's been very pleasant to be like, okay, maybe I don't dislike mushroom. Maybe it's because when my mom cooks them, for example, maybe she always cut them into slice and then cooks it and it gets slimy. Or like pizza places just put it and then maybe they don't take the time, because why would they? They don't take the time to like roast it, so it just gets slimy. So maybe if I roast everything, like if I always like, you know, roast it in a like pan, maybe it's always never gonna be slimy, and then I can enjoy my experience. So I'm excited about that. Honestly, cooking is one of the things that's gonna make you feel like, hey man, maybe actually I can be an adult, you know?
Does anyone have bombs? I don't actually have any bombs.
Do you?
If not, I can do some shenanigans. Bonk!
So that would be my advice to any person watching that are like them. I don't know if I'm ready to be an adult or like adulthood is scary. Cooking is gonna make you feel like you're a person. Like you're actually taking your destiny in your hand. You know?
I highly recommend everybody I've ever met. One of the best things you can do for yourself is learn how to cook. You don't have to learn how to cook well. You don't have to learn how to cook everything that you've ever wanted to make. You just need to know how to cook like 4 dishes that you really like. And that alone is going to be enough to cook you up into a position where you are happily able to say, oh, we're having a dinner party with my friends? Oh, let me tell you guys, we can make this dish. I love this dish. And then you have something to share with people. And then they'll be able to share something with you. And then suddenly you've got like 4 dishes that you like. And it's fun thing to do with your friends is learning to cook with each other. Oh hey, its tail came off. Nice.
Especially if you can have like also a meal that has vegetable in it, so you can feel like you're getting the nutrition in your body that you're meant to have. Like that's because I for example I have a recipe. Oh, I think maybe you would like this one. Me and Levi have this spicy garlicky, but it doesn't really taste like garlic that much. It's spicy pasta recipe, and it's so good. Like, but for me it's very spicy. So what we did was eating it with like tiny tomatoes. So that way, every time it got too spicy, you eat a tiny tomato, so you get, you know, some vegetable in your body, and also it's nice and it helps calm down the spice. Because I'm not good at handling spice that much. Like, I'm not a too spicy person, so you know, for me it worked pretty fine. And it's, you know, vegetable to like, you know, equilibrate with the fact that you're eating pasta. But it was really good. Honestly, I'd recommend that one. I would. So now we'll have recipe to trade. I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
I don't know if like you can cook in. I don't think you can cook in dorms though, so it might have to wait.
I actually have a I have a kitchen in my basement, so I can cook if I want to. But I also, several of my friends actually live in the apartments, so they have full kitchens in their building.
Oh, and if you all have
doing...
fridge, that means you could like decide to make a giant like okay,
Yep.
gang, everybody
Everybody
brings the same
brings stuff.
ingredient.
We're making a hot.
Oh, that could be nice because me and my when we cook, obviously there's my mom, right? So we cook for her too, and we often have like you know some leftovers with a recipe. So if we were only 2 people, we would probably have to have the recipe, or sometimes we did have the recipe and it still give leftover. But if y'all like, you could double or triple recipe and you would all have leftovers cooked out. Like, cool pasta. That would be nice, and everyone can just like contribute with like buying a bunch of the ingredients. That would be so nice. So okay, do you have Tupperware? Because if you have Tupperware, you can have so much.
I don't have any Tupperware, unfortunately. So
that's the only thing y'all need.
Broke. Do you guys see a chunk of it on the ground? I don't. Hi, Barryoff.
I don't see.
Careful,
what does
that
it look
barrel
like?
will fuck you up. I don't think it actually drops one. I don't think I've ever severed its tail before. So it could just be one of those ones where you get a bonus for breaking the tail, not
probably.
for it doesn't have a sever. Or maybe it does, and we just have to break it twice, which is also an option.
Yeah, so now you just need to invest in a few plates. Or okay, if you don't have Tupperware, you could just like have saran wraps and like put it into a bowl all ready to eat. Like bring yourself 2-3 bowl, put some there, put saran wraps, and then you're already there, and then you have less dishes to do. That's also an option. Because you know, if it's in the basement, you can just bring it. You know, bring your bowl downstairs. So like that's an option. Because Tupperware can be costly if I remember well. Like those are like lifelong investment, but you know, maybe don't have the money to make that.
I think I can get some Tupperware. You know, unlike in Canada, we are able to afford small luxuries like that. I would love if somebody could hit me because I'm gonna faint.
Oh shit.
Or not. I continue to be the best there's ever been. Which is to say, I have armor that's way above where this should be.
Real. Yeah, so if you ever want some kick-ass recipe, we could send you some.
Great enjoy the guest. It's your fault for being late that you don't know that this is Nem and Levi, one of some of our wonderful favorites. Fellow streamer Nemesis, who's the one with the Nephilim wings and horn, and our other semi-pseudo streamer, maybe? Question mark? Levi, who is the cosmic deity who's out there looking, you know, straight, ready to eat, frankly. Like a snack, if you will.
Look, someone said that at my job today.
Does it count if it's an old lady?
It counts, but it doesn't mean that you're happy about it.
Real. Yeah. She's like, you know, if I was younger, because you're so pretty, you're so beautiful. I was like, okay, damn. What a way to say that.
Yeah, that was
certainly one of the phrases of all time.
Oh, let's go. He's already
Wait,
in
never mind. You answered your own question. What do you mean you? Oh, is he in cap range?
Yeah, he is.
Poof. Nice job, everybody. Easy breezy.
Do you know what? If I go to your home or you go to mine, we need to cook together.
Absolutely. Damn
well, okay, honestly,
straight.
I don't know how long one of us would go at each other, but let's say it's a 3-day, we need to like power our house like a bunch of fuck-ass meal in 3 days, you know? We need to like...
we do a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. All in one.
Real, we should, that'd be nice. Imagine you bring back Tupperware, I don't know that...
We make it a week-long adventure, and after every meal, we make out sloppy style.
It's part of the meal, that's part of the recipe.
You know, I don't need to specify sloppy style with you guys. I mean, you're French. That's just how I understand. That's what I understand. That's just what kissing is for you people.
Exactly. You know, like the other way, that's like you English. You're so immature. Can't believe. Just you're so innocent.
I love gathering bones. Libra balls.
So yeah, we're talking about ramen with her. Do you like ramen?
I don't really like ramen, no. Unfortunately.
Really, you don't? Why so? Questions. Because it's basically just soup.
I don't like most of the stuff that ends up getting put into ramen. But if you give me like a really good plain ramen, I'll love it, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, quest
So what
time.
you don't like had in it?
I don't like fish, I don't like eggs. So,
Oh, you don't like eggs? Interesting. Like the hard-boiled one?
yeah, not a fan.
Okay, well, I don't like
Like,
fish.
if I'm gonna get a, like, noodle soup with broth, give me, like, an old-fashioned chicken noodle, you know? I'm an American in that regard.
I see.
You're heading to
'Cause
bed. Thank you for coming, Pyro. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. Good night.
Yeah, take care, Pyro. But yeah, I don't like fish either, like, at all. So we didn't put fish. We didn't put the eggs because I wanted to try it. And honestly, it was kind of nice, but I understand if you don't like it. Like, you don't have to put the egg. But in our ramen, we put, like, you know, just ramen. We put green onion. I don't think
One
that's
second.
too bad.
It's okay, Wither. You don't need to lie to us about enjoying learning about League. Hugs isn't here. You don't need to lie for him. This is a safe anti-League space.
Exactly. We're all League's Aider here. It's
True.
okay.
Anyways,
We're gonna
post
embrace
the
you
post.
in
Post the
that.
pest. Post the pest. I don't care who does. I need to fight something. Come on.
Yeah, that's why
Look
you
at this
should
giant
put
fucking
quest.
sword on my back.
Oh, you're
I need
range
to
3
kill.
now! So now I'm the weakling that should put quests, I suppose.
Well, you're
Oh,
at the
okay,
same
that's
rank, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't
Though he
care.
might... Sorry, they might post things that you've already done.
I don't care because I think I just need to have Hunter rank up, right? So
No, you probably have a certain number of quests. But I don't
Well, we
remember
here for the
doing
fun,
very
not
off
for the
with you,
grind.
so, you know, yeah.
you know,
maybe
we're
this
here
is
for the fun,
progress
not for the
anyways.
grind. Real.
I'm here for the grind.
Real. So yeah, so you don't.
Actually, I'm here
okay.
for the anti-grind. The anti-grind is power leveling you people through the entire thing so you can help me with Primordial Mozano.
You know,
This
I
year the
never
only
realized that
replay
now
that
they
plays this
use
game.
trains to make their dango. That's so cute. I'm so used to like stopping the cutscene, but now that's super cute.
Skip it. Skip it.
I won't.
I wanna go. Come on. I'm like
Just need
frothing
to
at the
see
mouth right
thing
now.
once. That's good.
Yeah, it's really funny. Like, in universe, isn't it like a thing that the normal citizens of the Monster Hunter universe look at hunters and are like, you all are a bunch of bloodthirsty freaks?
I'm not sure.
That's like what I've heard about the lore, is that like, they respect hunters. They understand that we provide a service in the regard of like, yeah, they are the reason monster parts come in. They're the reason that we have some of the good stuff that we enjoy for our lives. But on the whole, it's like, oh, what a pain in the ass that the hunters actually exist. What a bunch of freaks going out there into the wilderness and hunting these majestic beasts. The same way we look at like poachers who hunt elephants, you know?
I'm not sure if that's the case.
I've heard that was essentially how people who live outside the frontiers think of the hunters. So, like, if you live in a random town in the middle of nowhere, right? You'll probably respect your local hunter because they literally keep you from dying on a daily basis. But if you live in Dundorma is a terrible example because it's the home of the Hunters Guild, but it's the biggest city in this game's like lore that I know about. But if you live in a city of a comparable size to Dundorma, really far from any of the established like monster hunting areas, where the monsters are essentially extinct due to human encroachment, what the fuck do you care? You know, you're looking out in the world and you're like, oh. Ugh, you go out and you kill those things for your job? And you wanted to do that? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that would probably be more the case because I guess it depends on each media. Each media of Monster Hunter has its own take on it.
Yes, that's
I
true.
do think, and I feel like most of the time when we do get to most media are about the small village, and we do get to see like a respect. But yes, I feel like they could be like them. You kind of freaky, like why you doing this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, I am that stereotype of the hunter. I walk into the town covered in blood and say, "Where's the next quest? I need to kill something."
Yeah. So we're here for the Baron.
I'm using a switch axe right now, am I?
Yeah.
Is that the Teostra one?
It is the Teostra one, yeah.
Fun.
I really like the weapon of the quest. And I do have the step.
Ah, bro! Okay, no, please, land, please. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I saw him fly. I was like, if he fucking get out, I'll be so upset. It's like, I just got here, bro. You can't do that. But no, it's fine. You landed. Okay.
Lagombi.
I love the Langombi. It's my.
Lagombi is getting its ass beat by
Are you
this
gonna play
Baron.
Monster Story stream when it comes out?
Maybe. I think I want to play all the other ones first, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not
I would recommend
sure.
playing the second one because the first one was a bit less fun on the gameplay, and you don't actually like. I didn't play the first one. I only played the second one. The only thing you're missing
This
is
a gigantic area.
right, it's big. But yeah, so the only thing that you would be missing from not playing the first one is certain characters reappear in the storyline as like NPC.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. There's no link in the story, no link in the anything. And I've personally not played the first one, and I enjoy saying that I played the first one. But sometimes, okay, one of the things is like there's like the way the combat works. It's kind of like a Fire Emblem. It's a kind of a rock paper scissor. The thing is, in the second game, they've managed that your AI, for example, if you have a speed monster, the speed should always do speed. Which don't take that out of context. But so the speed monster will always do speed most of the time, right? So that helps you coordinate your monster of like, oh well, I'm gonna have 2 strength, 2 speed, 2 technical. But in the first game, your monster do whatever the frickety frack they want, so you can't really, and there also other monster might also do stuff randomly, so it becomes really kind of an RNG battle.
I've been paralyzed. Levi, you bastard.
So to make sure that you have like a best experience that doesn't get soured by the gameplay, I'd really recommend you play the second one, and then if you do enjoy it for the love of the game, you play the first one, and if you don't, you can be like, well, that was really good, I can play the third one.
Getting into the love of the game at that point, that's a great way to describe it.
I mean, I feel like it's like playing Dark Souls 1 after playing Dark Souls 3. You know what I mean?
That's fair, yeah.
It's like if you're really in it, right? If you really have the soul and the heart of a champion, you will. But if not, that's fine. Because the second one, the third one apparently will have a different, like almost. Apparently, they said it was not gonna even be not in the same universe, but kind of. There's gonna be more grown-up character, different places, different things. So very disconnected from whatever we had before. It's pretty neat. And a more political plot from what I've heard, instead of like
politics. Sign me up.
Yeah, because instead of like kids on an island that can like communicate with the monsters and be so cool like Avatar, it's gonna be like more politics. Like what if because there's 2 country nations that are like at war and bullshit like that. So it should be more fun. I mean, not more fun, but for you, perhaps.
Interesting. This poor Gasarag is getting it fucking blasted. I do see your message, Levi, about Levi being quiet. I will try and turn them up at the end of the current hunt. I already did turn them up. They're relatively loud on my end, so maybe you're just bad at like. It's the only explanation I can think of. Clearly, I've never made a mistake in my OBS desktop or Discord sound settings ever.
Well, they're gonna use the desktop, so if you lower the sound of your computer sound like your gameplay, because the gameplay was too loud, we're not gonna hear them. Or also, I guess it would depend if they think I'm loud or not.
It's if either of us are talking when Levi is. This is a brave Barioth, I have to say. Bro is not fleeing. Like, usually the monster's fucked off at least a little bit by now. Aw, man. Went the wrong way. I've had it up to here with these mother gorilla Barioths. Are you all familiar with the local Barioth against the Zoomies 25 million Zemian damages meme?
I did that.
It's a classic. Oh, there goes its other leg. This thing is not
It's
having
like
a good
really
time.
filling the entire space.
Yeah, no, this is fucking... This is such a big Barioth.
Humongous.
The chungus of a Barioth. Like, he's clipping into the walls. It doesn't help that it's decided to live in this corner. What does help is that we've broken both of its limbs, so every move it does basically is guaranteed to stumble it. Hey, cool, parts off. Awesome. And that is literally every part of it broken before it ran away a single time. Crazy. Mmm, yummy and gooey Barioth lash. Do 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 do. Watch this. Wow, I can't believe how badly I messed that one up.
Oh my.
I think Barioth does have some of the most rewarding results of breaking its parts, because once you break both of its legs, every single move is a stumble. Into the wall with you.
Isn't it weird this thing has like so much HP?
It's 3-player mode for you.
But even then the other monster like was down more quicker than that, I would say.
Not sure. Barioth has always felt like a bit of a damage sponge to me.
Yeah.
I think part of it is that it doesn't tend to stay still, while also actually it does have a lot of health. So it's like, yes, not only is Barioth going to take a while to put down, but it's also not going to sit still long enough for you to get in a lot of easy hits. Like, Garangolum is big and slow, so you kind of get the chance to just sit there and wail on it a lot. Ow. Whereas Barioth is, you know, jumping all over the goddamn place. Experiencing new ways of, like, inverting your organs, knocking you on your butt, a lot of stuff like that. So, yeah. It's also entirely possible that Rise has some kind of health scaling mechanic that has to do with how large a monster is. Like, if you have a monster that's really big, it's gonna have more health. I have no idea if that's actually
The poor
case.
bunny is gonna get wrecked.
I think
Like,
Lagambi
it looks so tiny compared to the Barioth.
It does look so tiny compared to this Barioth. It's actually a little bit funny. This thing's not enraged anymore. I think it just re-enraged? Yeah, there it goes. I love that its eye color changes when it enrages. No idea how the hell that works from a biological perspective, but it's fun. I interest you in going the hell to sleep? Oh, it's
Oh,
cap
no,
range.
it's
Fine.
cap range.
Zap. Good stuff. That wasn't too bad. No feints. Alrighty, let me see about getting Levi turned up a little bit. Since somebody has decided Levi's their favorite character
I've
tonight.
seen what
It
you did.
worked. Yeah, I still T-pose. It worked.
Wait,
Good
what?
job.
I tried to do the jump, but I think Levi did it too early and they realized, so they went back on the ground to go back up, and I was like, fuck, so I tried doing that, but it just put me on the wall instead, so I was walking and I didn't have any bugs. It was stressful.
Yeah, but you did it. Good job.
Cryo sacks, that's nice. I do like a good cryo sack. How about you? Request completed. In the Buddy Plaza. The hell? What do you want? Oh. Thanks for the buddy ticket, I guess.
Oh, Levi never speak, but when they do, it's always very important and insightful. You're right.
Aww. Oh. I just completely skipped all of that dialogue, assuming he was just gonna give me a ticket. The hell is he on about? Whatever guys just say?
You can rewatch your stream. And
I know, that's what I'm
pose
doing.
every second.
Thanks to your efforts, we'll be able to supply the guild to bury out something. Something guild support is something. It was a quest for capturing a Barioth, which I guess I had just never done. Oopsies.
So did you do the sound thing?
What sound thing? Oh yeah, I turned Levi up.
Okay, let's go. Alright, so put a quest, Levi.
I'm changing what.
You're changing your pants? How optional are your subquests? Ooh, tail severing. I don't want to get bones. I want to cut tails off. Alright, so you are all MR 3-star, right? Right? Is that when you start fighting Barioth? Yeah. And then... yeah, okay. Yeah, and then you hit upper level for that side. Oh yeah. Yeah, now we're getting into stuff that Levi's, that we've already done them. Remember this guy?
Oh yeah. Oh, the Senator Shogun. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It is so interesting how your initial reaction is to do Shogun Senator. Even though it is written out Shogun Senator, not Senator Shogun.
True.
And I know it's because you're French.
Also because every time I see senator, even though it's not senator like the government position, it's like senator, it makes me think of like the senator in Metal Gear Rising.
Nice argument, Senator. Why didn't you try backing it up with an argument?
Yeah, it makes me think of Senator Armstrong, so I'm always... So for me, it's like, oh, it's the Senator Shogun. Like Shogun is his name. When it's Shogun is an adjective. Like, the Senator is his name. He is a Senator, but the Shogun is the adjective. But for me, it's different. So yeah, so for me, it's Senator Shogun, and then I just see him with, like, I don't know, shrimps having, like, black glasses and being like, Senator, don't go out, we've not asked your security yet, or some shit.
And he says, I don't need no security, and kills you instantly.
Yes.
Especially since you have little ones, so it's like little bodyguard.
Oh, yeah. Senator Armstrong. In the end, you and I. Oh, a shit. Oh yeah, he's a guy who leaves his shit behind.
Yeah, I gotta say, it is kind of crazy that the Shogun Senator, even with the armor I currently have, can one-shot me. Or like nearly one-shot me. It's fucked.
Something.
The red crab is like whatever. How good do I think it would taste? I don't like shellfish, so.
Okay, me neither, but imagine with like some good garlic, you know?
I just
garlic
stole like
butter.
a bunch of the healing. I'm so sorry.
Now how they're
With a lot of garlic could be actually great.
A lot of butter.
Now
A
that
lot of butter. Yeah.
Oh my god, I only have 2 first aid.
Oh, you only have 2? Here you go, Nam.
My Yam is doing with the crab.
Hey, friendship.
Considering I stole it, yeah. Friendship?
Real.
Friendship. Big air quotes. Friendship in the same way I am friends with my vassals in EU4. Sure, we're friends, until you either don't make me enough money and I immediately annex your territory, or I use you as a, fucking free bank account and extra military support because I'm too lazy to fight my own wars.
Damn, your friendship is empty.
My friendship's pretty bad. You do not want to be friends with me in EU4. Oh my god. Like, unironically, as the Ottomans, they have this whole mechanic called the islets, which are essentially, you make vassals out of the territory that you conquer, and they are semi-autonomous, and you can change how autonomous they act. Highly autonomous regions are able to field their own armies and like do rebel suppression, whatever, and like essentially operate completely independently from you. While regions that are more autonomous can be easily annexed. So if you don't really care about keeping one of those islets around, you can say, I'm going to subsume you into my territory immediately by making them a core islet, which is really cool. I actually like the mechanic a lot. But it does mean that I have like 14 islets currently, and they just all field their own armies. And I have just fought wars where I did not send my armies out at all, and I just let the islets do the war for me. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh wow, knocked it down. Nice. Again? Hell yeah!
Thanks, good job. With the
Using a
glass
hammer?
hand, maybe it would be cool. Oh, yeah, is it the hammer? I'm gonna assume it's like a music instrument. Is it a music instrument?
Oh, I'm just playing the armor.
Oh, okay, I was right. It was just
Really?
hammer.
Yeah, I decided to go for the big.
Oh! My weenus!
I don't like the hammer, right? It's just like weird to rock with.
I love that the hammer, you sharpen the hammer. What are you doing sharpening a hammer?
I am sharpening the edge to make it round.
Ooh, that hurt. You know, it's interesting, the Hermitors and the Singletors don't get along.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I assume they were friends.
You would think. Oh. Come on, die. Nice. Stab in his ass. Man, you know, it's funny. The two monsters that I would say have given me the most trouble in this game are Malzeno and the Shogun Scimitar. And they actually fight kind of similarly.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They both have very large limbs that they use as a disjointed attack hitbox. Because they, you know, Southern Scimitar uses its claws as big swords, and Primordial Malzeno uses its wings for the same purpose.
God! Didn't God.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, it'll take you out.
What the?
I'm gonna go take it over to the Almudron. I'm gonna have a little fun.
So I'm gonna walk there.
Hi, Almudri.
Yeah, I just forgot that you always bring your cat.
Yes, I'm bringing the little lobster.
What? Yeah. Why are you always bringing the cat and not your dog by curiosity?
Because can put traps and give me more loot, and I have an addiction to loot.
More loot's always nice. Aw, did you steal my ride? You bastard. It's on the ground. Let it live, Levi. Ooh, that
Oh
hurt.
my God! Jesus. I'm gonna eat some sushi.
Ugh, nothing but Senator Cortex.
Oh, is he underwater?
Oh yeah, he's
wow.
underground. He's coming for you.
Oh my god, that was a nice dodge.
Thank
I
you.
tried my best.
It's great. Like, seeing that from afar, it was really cool. You just were like wall jumping to dodge the big side.
The mob death.
Could you stop running away, you little dingus? I am trying to kill you. Ow. God, I am tearing through sushi fish this fight.
No! I was in the middle of. Oh no.
Sushi fish cures bleeding, by the way.
Yeah. I'm just trying to cure my skill issues right now.
You're gonna kill your skill issues? Not skill your kill issues?
Let's
Nice.
go. Did we break the
Yep,
behind?
broke the shale.
Does that mean is it gonna take more damage?
It takes more damage from behind now, yeah. It removes
Oh, it's kind of
resistance.
gross.
Oh, yeah.
Still gross.
I'm not sure if last time we managed to break the behind. I don't
We did
remember
break
something.
it a couple of times. Uh-oh. Oh.
It's so wide.
I know,
So
right?
wide
That's the
though.
move that always kills me.
Because you don't think it's gonna reach, but it's gonna reach.
It's gonna rage. And also, it closes so much distance with the charge. Oh my god. Ugh.
What? Ugh.
Ugh.
Yes,
I don't like watching it do that.
Just like a spidey spider.
Sick up! Oh man, I'm gonna drown. Ass. It's got a helmet again.
For real, it can make a new one.
Yeah, it goes and finds another. It's very annoying.
That's unfair.
Also, once it gets a new one, it gets a new power.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It starts being able to shoot those water jets out the back of itself. Do you remember those? Mm-hmm. It can only do that when it has the, what is that, Gravios skull on its back?
Yeah. Because the Gravios do that.
But it also, I believe, is a permanent... Like, it takes a little bit more damage on the back than it did when it had the other shell. So it gains a little bit more offense at the cost of even less defense.
I think the Gravios does.
I have not ever fought a Gravios.
That's fair. I thought the Gravios had been like 10 years.
Well, they haven't been in a game in like 10 years, from what I am know.
I was probably 12, so I don't remember quite well. I know I've fought him in like generations. It's been quite a long time since Generation.
It has definitely been a while since then. Oh good, we broke one of its claws.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh, it's blue, it's blue! Cap range, cap range!
Ah, perfect timing.
That kitty, yeah!
You guys like me? Oh. Look at that giant saw for a head. That's, I think, the one design part of the Shogun Senator I don't like, is what the fuck is going on with its face. Like, it literally makes no sense.
Yeah.
And it's such a shame, because it has such a good design in, like, 90% of the other ways. And then it's just, like, giant saw, both directions out the front of its face. And I'm like, does it have to be? The Meowcenaries have returned. More Flounce Jelly. Come on, Flounce my jelly. I got Goth Jelly. Oh man. I don't know what Goth Jelly does.
I'll take another quest.
Hmm. Ooh, Gormagala parts. I'll take them. Had to send the Meowcenaries back out. Can I make anything new now that I have Goth Jellies? That's something I should be aware of. Looks like no. Oh, wait, hold up. No, it's the Scholar set. What does that look like? Not a fan, unfortunately. Evade Window, Mushroom Answer, Divine Blessing, Good Luck, Horn Maestro. Meh. And there's nothing! Not even a weapon? Oh man. The fuck is Goth Jelly used for? Maybe my cat can make something out of it. Alright. What's next? What's the next quest up on the chopping block? Gossarag? Alright. Nem, what do you need to do? You ain't gonna be able to find out on that board, son.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Are you at the point where you can fight Nargacuga?
Oh, actually, we have similar. Okay, Levi is at the same quest we need to do, so like.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The
So-
Gossarag, I'll need to do that. Then I have either Nocturnal Nuisance or Almidon. Oh, and I hit only one more quest, and the Gossarag would be it.
Alright, sick, cool. Then you guys managed to line yourselves up. Awesome.
Heck yeah. Is it nice?
Levi over here with the psychic intuition, I guess. Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling, I want you to touch my ding-a-ling.
Ew.
Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling.
Feeling hungry.
You say you're
My mom
feeling
tried to.
hungry?
Yeah, cause for my ramen, I put some chop suey in it, but it doesn't come in small packages. It comes in like a fuck ton of chop suey. And so my mom decided to make a plate called chop suey, which is basically when you put chop suey in a plate and then you just put other stuff like soya sauce, meat, other vegetable. But the thing is, since you don't have any noodle and you only have like chicken as protein, which there wasn't a lot. It's not like, ramen, you have noodles and then you have your chicken and this, but like here the noodle is like the chop suey kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're eating vegetable that is not filling that much, and there was no egg obviously because it was just, so I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm feeling the munch,
That's fair.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a nice late dinner, but now you're feeling like, I could eat more.
But I think we have some Rice Krispies in the fridge with like M&M's on top, so there's nothing for me to complain about. You have to
I can
take
at any
in your
time
blessings.
go and like take a win.
Yeah, I also have like apple pie too, so it's like, I'm living well, I'm living well. But it's not a normal apple pie, it's like apple pie with like, I don't remember how it was called, it like had like yeah, it was like a crustade, but it wasn't an apple crustade, it was an apple pie but with like a crustade on top.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
If there's
Yeah, it was
anything I
really
can't fault the French for, it's your desserts. Holy shit.
Real. Yeah.
Also, shout out to the French in my EU4 campaign, who have been in a constant state of ongoing collapse for the last 500 years, or something ridiculous like that.
And yet they will thrive and they will survive, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not sure about that. Half of France is currently owned by England, and the other half is owned by Sweden. And there's like a weird neutral zone of actual France between those two. It's very strange. France is
maybe if
not
they're
having a
owned
good
by
time.
England, it's just gonna make a second Quebec, or it's gonna create Quebec. Is Quebec in your game?
Quebec, but no, Canada is currently owned basically entirely by England. From what I'm playing as the Ottoman, so I have literally no interest in the New World. It's like, yeah, it exists. I made an effort to discover quote-unquote America, which is a event that is triggered by simply knowing a single province in North or South America exists, and I did it by stealing maps from other people. And then once I got the event, I stopped caring because I couldn't do anything with it. As the Ottomans, unless you take special, like, idea groups, which you don't want to do, you can't colonize at all. And so, there's enough going on in my neighborhood, so to speak, that I don't need to be worrying about trying to colonize America while I'm at it. So instead, I've just been conquering all of Africa.
I see. Also, I was like, not today years old, I was like this month old when I learned that, in the the army way of talking, Alpha, Tango, all that shit. Quebec is cute, and when I saw that, 'cause my mom had it on the fridge, right? And I was like, that must be like a Canadian army thing, right? We must have a different cute than other people. And I looked at it on Google. No, Quebec is cute for the army lingo everywhere.
It's
so
the
I'm just
native
like,
phonetic alphabet.
and I thought it was so funny because I'm like, can you imagine some guy like learning Q for Quebec as like the American language? Like, yeah, gang. By the way, why do we call it Quebec? What's it that? It's like a fruit or some shit. Like, I don't. Because there must be people who have no idea what Quebec is, so they must be wondering why is there in there. Oh my god. They must be wondering why is there.
Quebec's not that unknown in the United States. I think most of us know that Quebec is a place that exists, at least.
I certainly hope so. But can you is the what I'm wondering is the army alphabet used elsewhere? Because if yes, there must be people that doesn't know what Quebec is.
I'm not sure. I'm sure there are people who use the NATO phonetic alphabet who aren't military, but I couldn't tell you who. Ooh, that hurt actually.
Because I keep thinking about like, didn't y'all had a word in Q, or is Quebec the only word you could think about? It could have been.
I'm
Q
sure
for
we
West.
have. I'm sure there's good keywords that we could be using instead. But
Maybe it was like a little wink wink to be nice with the Canadian.
Potentially. Oh god, hello.
This one also fights like the Shinador Shogun.
It does a little bit. I'm gonna throw him in a wall. Bonk.
As you should.
Also, it did a ton of fire damage, so it instantly melted its arms. Nice. Actually, not that nice, because you got parts, bonus stuff for breaking those, but oh well. Oh, they're back.
Fight. Oh my god, he did so much.
Crazy that every single one of your quests has been in the Citadel, by the way. Like, you unlock the Citadel? The Citadel with the Garen Golem quest, and then it's just like, you're gonna go here for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
I was gonna sharpen my bow, and then I remember I actually couldn't do it.
Wait, you don't actually sharpen the bow?
No.
Ah. No, that makes sense. Like, the moment I thought about it, it's like, oh, that because like, instead of like the sharpness reduction things, that all those just give you spare shot.
Yeah.
It could have made sense if they still did it for the hammer, so like...
Yeah, they did still do it for the
out.
hammer.
It was not out of this round, the idea that they could have done that.
True. And I like how now they gave us like coating, but we have not any numbers, so we have an infinite amount of them. So if you fight a monster, the closer you fight a monster in this with the bow, the better it is.
How am I alive? Shout out to everybody and their uncle just trying to heal my ass in that 1 second.
I mean, I was also about to die, so don't worry about it.
Oh, that's right, you got wide range. I was like, that's a lot of life powder being used.
I think I have one piece of Raytheon. I've started making myself a Raytheon armor, like an I rank Raytheon armor, so... now I get the Circle of Life.
Get out of here. You gotta
Yeah.
sleep. Oh, I guess not.
No sleepy zone. Oh, hey! Oh, the
Hello,
orange
blood orange
shotgun!
Bishop.
Oh my god, he looks like he would taste great.
So true. I
He
agree.
looks like he would, like, taste like cream soda orange.
He does have a orange dreamsicle kind of vibe to him.
Right, it would taste so good. Maybe it would taste like chicken orange if the orange tasted like a chicken. I need to redo that recipe. There's a few recipes that I would like to redo and actually make it work, or that I would like to find to. We could do something, because my mom did told me, you know, if you you could redo recipes instead of always improvising new one, and I'm like, but I want to challenge myself. But you know what? The challenging could come from fine-tuning the recipes, you know?
Oh,
Making them good.
actually. Yeah, it
The
is
process
smart.
of perfection. It's what makes Sekiro fun, after all.
Real, because we have some good fettuccine? Alfredo fettuccine?
Fettuccine Alfredo. I love
Yeah,
fettuccine Alfredo.
they were really good, but I felt like it was slacking a little bit of something. And one thing that I did realize was once you put them like in the fridge, right, and you pull them out, I felt like our sauce didn't like stay in one piece, like, you know, there was like oil or something.
Oh, it,
I was like,
it
"Ooh,
de-emulsified.
Yeah, and I could, even by warming it up, like in the microwave, it would not go back together, which I don't know if it means that I was meant to re-put it in a pan, perhaps, to eat it up.
Generally,
But I was like,
yes.
ooh. But I don't know if I would have
Trying to
fixed it.
microwave Alfredo. But also, Alfredos just don't reheat very well. That's like one of the known things about Alfredo. Because the way the sauce is made, with it being an emulsification of different fats, it will... Yeah, it just deconstitutes itself on reheating, basically. Unless you re-prepare it in a very specific way, which is essentially remaking it in the process.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's entirely possible to do it. It's not the end of the world. It's not impossible. But it is hard.
But it did taste good though. It still was very... Oh, damn. It was still very good. So that was something I would like to do. There's a few recipes like that that I'm like, damn. Just a little more and it would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a broken arm. Been fishing for that. Oh my god! Hello, giant block of ice. Where did you come from? You know, it's interesting. I think the Citadel is my favorite map, but my god, the generic battle theme is dull. Like, I think it's probably the worst generic map battle theme in the game. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you're right. And
You're like tuning into it for the first time now, and you're like, oh, this does kind of blow.
I think it's okay, you know, but it's
Yeah.
not Monster Hunter. Especially with the banger we've had, it's like, we know you can do better.
Yes. It definitely feels like you know, we could have a much better soundtrack if we wanted to. And a lot of the music in Rise fucking kicks ass too. So it's like, why is this one low?
They put all the budget in the Kazoo music.
Yeah, probably. It's always the kizzy music.
Yeah, the Kazoo music, I mean, it's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Taking all the fucking budget though. It is an investment, but I think it's an investment that's worth it.
I mean, they introduced you to Kazoo earlier enough that, like, by the end of the game, you fought Kazoo enough that you know every single note of that tune by heart, and it's fucking worth it. It's worth it. If I needed a more elaborate generic battle theme to enjoy the game for the Citadel, and that meant that we had to lose out on more of the Kazoo battle music, I might kill myself.
It is that good that it's
Yeah.
you know you don't want to compromise on the Kazoo music just for anything else. You know?
Of course.
And every generation does its own remix and its own like intensifying of the music with like different instrument and different everything that it's almost like an experience every game that you're gonna be like, how did they improve the music this time?
And
what did they add? What kind of twists?
The implication that each move, like, I don't know how they even implemented it, where every move has its own leitmotif, and each move combos its leitmotif into the other one in order to produce a song that is unique every time that you fight it. Like, incredible.
Yeah.
True.
It is sad that they put it on this monster. It is not my favorite monster, so, you know, it does suck that I don't hear it often, but I always make sure to fight the Kazoo once.
Well, that's
once
your
again,
own fault for not fighting Kazoo enough.
But I don't like it. I don't like the playstyle, and I think it's ugly. I feel like such a beautiful melody and such like a interesting rhythm is being lost on this ugly leech. But I do make the effort to fight it once in low rank and in fight rank.
Fail to understand the true beauty that is in Kazoo. If you think that you aren't having a good time fighting Kazoo, there's something wrong with you, not Kazoo.
For me, I only look at it and it made me think of like the Ghost of the Past because it just looks like a Gigax. So So I just can't. For me, it looks like I'm just dating someone to forget my ex. You know what I mean? Because it's the same thing, but like a bit less good. You know? It's like does its neck? Because its neck gets longer, but that doesn't mean it's more quality. So I don't know good. But yeah, for the music, yeah, I do manage to play at least once in a low rank. And then once in a high rank to be able to enjoy like when there's like this discrepancy between the two versions. But
that's fair.
You know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now, for anybody in the chat who's like, "What do you want about?" The Kezu fight has no music. You're fucking stupid. Clearly, it's the most beautiful music that you've ever heard. And if you think there isn't, that's because the devs implemented a mechanic where only those who are kind, courageous, and pure of heart can hear the Kezu music. So if you aren't hearing the Kezu music, that's a personal failure on your part and a direct moral condemnation equivalent to being told by God that you're not a good person. So I'm sorry, it is what it is. I don't make the rules, I just communicate them.
Can't believe we had a Goncharov moment for like 10 minutes. For those who don't know, Goncharov is a movie that does not exist, but people keep talking about it like it does. And there was a general vibe of like a mafia movie that was established for the Goncharov, with like a few names being spoken out, enough that now people are making up lore about Goncharov, which doesn't exist. I once insisted.
It's the Emperor Has No Clothes of of music in Monster Hunter.
Exactly.
Oh man, 8:30.
That was nice.
Crazy.
Wait, did you just say Aura Summerkin?
Yeah.
That should be your next fight, yeah. The Aurora Somnican. It's a good one. Is it?
It's a good
Do I
color.
believe that? I think I fought it one time.
Yeah.
For
I think
the
it's
quest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dark. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I would be done personally.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. We got a later start than I would have liked. Though, admittedly, it's what, 8:30, so we started at 7. It's only been an hour and a half. So presumably I should go for at least a half hour longer. You guys don't have to join me for that.
Now you can grind another mountain.
I was this. I looked up in the top right corner of my screen, and it's just it's standing there,
haunting
mocking me.
Exactly.
It wants me to go fight it, and I do not want to go fight it. I'm gonna be so honest.
Real, your dad done with the Malzeno?
It's just that if I go and fight it, ugh, for one, I'm like weirdly tired right now, but also it's just like there's two options ahead of me for Primordial Malzeno. I either go and I collect all the birds and I max my stats, get a bunch of hunting helpers and all that, and try and put together a good run, and then die instantly. But at least have a fighting chance as I go down, you know? The alternative is to not do that and go fight Primordial Malzeno. And be basically guaranteed to lose because I don't have max stats from the birds.
Yeah, that does sucks actually.
I really, really, really hate the bird mechanic. It's my least favorite part of this entire game by
really
bar none.
But I don't know if they give you more than what you would have gotten in another game, or they nerf you. Because if they nerf you, I really hate the bird too.
I think they nerfed you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's.
okay, that's
I
bad.
think if you have them, it depends on what you're doing, right? So, in Monster Hunter World, which is my main point of comparison, if you eat a meal, you get 150 health added to you. Not 150, 100. And 50 stamina added to you. With my current Pedalus, if I wear it, let me see, what does it give me? So with the absolute Petalus, I get 100 health, 70 stamina, but I can also get 15 extra attack and 50 defense, which is better than what eating alone will get you in Monster Hunter World. So you get a slight attack buff if you get all of the birds, and a slight defense buff if you get all the birds. But generally, you know, the ones that matter are getting all the health and getting all the stamina ones, because if you don't, you're gonna get nerfed. I think health-wise, it might be a permanent nerf anyways, because it's 100 health. You do get a little bit of extra from the Dango, so I don't know. It's hard to say. They don't exactly let you read out your exact health numbers. But you start with 100, and then you eat a Dango. And I know the Dango adds to your max health. If you don't eat Dango at all, you lose that. You simply do not get that extra max health. So I think on the whole it technically is a buff, but it sure as shit doesn't feel like one.
Yeah.
I just wish, because they have the multicolored birds, I wish there was a quest that you could do that put one of those in every locale.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
'Cause
you
if-
wouldn't lose time.
Then I don't lose time. I've made this clear before on stream. I would also be willing to accept a setting in the game that made me lose 15, maybe even 20 minutes off my hunt. So it takes a 40-minute available hunt and drops it down to only having 50. It drops it down to only having a half hour. That's a pretty substantial cut to how much time you have. And if you go and get the birds yourself, you'll probably be done in 10 minutes. So you're sacrificing more time than you actually would in order to do it, especially if you get good at the route with the birds on them. But just for the sake of not having to actually spend those 10 minutes every single time you go and try and fight a new monster, especially in this ultra endgame hard ones, it feels necessary. Because if you go and you fight Primordial Mizuno and you spend all that time getting your stuff, and you still get two-shot, I've just wasted 10 minutes of my life. And every subsequent attempt is an additional 10 minutes. And I'm not even learning the monster. I'm just getting slightly better at a fucking bird.
You could turn it off when it's time to actually fight it for real, right? When you know you're gonna get it.
Exactly.
And then give you more time. But at least it would make all your short attempt at learning the monster a bit quicker.
And I
Just
wouldn't
a
be
little.
guaranteed to die in 2 hits.
Yeah.
Because it is, frankly, pretty different to have, the way I'm going to fight when I have half my max health and the way I'm going to fight if I have my full health, you know? If I have half my available max health, I'm not gonna fight very gung-ho because I'm going to get one shot. But especially for things like Malzeno, who have this whole, like, rally mechanic in certain times of the fight, then you need to be aggressive. But I have half my health, so being aggressive versus not aggressive, I'm gonna get one shot no matter what I do. So it just wastes your time. I really hate the bird mechanic. I don't know. I thought about previously getting a mod, because there's probably one out there that gives you the bird buff whenever, and I truly would not consider that cheating. But at this point, I'm so close to being done legitimately that I think I will not go out and do that. But boy, howdy, it's close. It's so close.
Yeah, because it's not about. Because once you have this test, ultimately, it's about have you defeated it, yes or no, right? The
Yeah.
skill check is there.
The skill check's always
Yeah.
there, especially something like Primordial Malzeno. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. That monster's hard. It's not Iceborne Fatalis. It feels a little bit closer to maybe Raging Brachydios, or maybe Furious Rajang. It's definitely not the same as either of those. It's probably closer to Raging Brachy for me than Furious Rajang, in the regards that it's fast-paced, it hits really hard, and it is difficult to like be amped up to go and fight it again because it feels like I'm just throwing myself against a brick wall. At least with Fatalis, I was like, this is it. This is the last one. I am locked in. I can be done. I don't know if there's anything after Primordial Malzeno. There probably is. Just knowing this fucking game. I'm guessing, I don't know. What have I not seen yet? Master Rank Valstrax? That's gotta be in the game. If there's a base game version of it at high rank, there's gotta be a Master Rank version. So, I'm sure there's Master Rank Valstrax. I bet that's gonna kick my ass. And... Huh. Basically all of the mainline monsters, like the new additions for this game, they all got subspecies. So... I definitely haven't seen one for Magnamalo. There has not been a Magnamalo subspecies yet. So, I'm guessing there will be one of those as well. And other than that, I think it's basically everything from the base game. It's just Valstrax and Magnamalo that need Master Rank, subspecies, and counterpart, respectively. So, yeah. I don't know, it's what we're looking at. Let's
go.
Alright, shall we go ahead and call it? Be done for the evening?
Yeah, we're gonna let you fight the Malzeno or...
Oh, no, I think I'm done for the night. I'm a little tired,
oh, yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, I had to walk, how far have I walked today? I'm looking at having walked, the easy 6 miles today. After having spent most of my summer really quite sedentary, so that's a little bit different these days. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it there so I can have a little bit of easy rest and be ready for my 9:30 a.m. class tomorrow instead of pushing myself to my stress limits. And yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Nem and Levi, for joining me. I appreciate your company. You've made our return to streaming quite fun, and I think we'll call it for there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those other awesome things that you people do, and we will see you all next time. Arrivederci, everyone.